Lake Lyndon. One of the most popular fisheries in the Canterbury region. In the main part, because it's so close to the main road, you can just pull in and have a fish for an hour and carry on to other more productive water. It's got a reputation of having a lot of small fish in it. Mostly rainbows, but there are the occasional brown being caught in here now. I caught one out of here 2 weeks ago, and I've seen a photo of another one being caught. But the fish are feisty, willing to rise. Probably average about 1 to 2 pound. The lake level is very high. I don't think I've ever seen it so high. The last 15 to 20 years it's been well below this point. It's in a bit of a rain shadow area, this place. But all our lakes are high at the moment, and this one is no exception. So it should be good for the fishing. It's got a reputation of a lot of small rainbow trout. But there's now the occasional brown trout in here. Dad's caught 2 browns off the lake edge this morning, plus a rainbow, so he's had a good start to his day. And I've had 2 rainbows. I thought I'd come out in the float tube and see what we'll catch out here in the lake in the float tube. Should be a bit of fun. For trout that aren't too big, sort of 1 to 3 pound. The average probably been about 1.5, 1 3/4. But what they make up for in size, what they lack in size, they make up for in numbers and feistiness. Tied some heavily weighted Hamilton's killers up yesterday afternoon. I was watching a bit of cricket on TV. Tied some wet flies as well, off the lakes. Oh, here we go. Straight away, fish on. Dad! Straight away. Might be a little one though. Yeah. Real tiddler, I think. No resistance. Little one, he just got off. There's a Hamilton's killer. Taking these for dragonfly nymphs, no doubt. Alright, throw that back in, we'll start again. Okay, let's get going before this fly gets too deep. Currently fishing about 2 to 3 metres of water. Last time I fished this lake in the float tube, I think I caught 18, ranging from 1 to just a tad under 3 pound. Here we go. Ooh, fish there. Dad's fish this morning. It was a 1 3/4 pound rainbow, 2 3/4 pound brown in excellent condition, and then about a 2 1/4 pound brown. Yep, got him. Yeah. Again, not displaying anything that would let me think that it was a decent fish. I didn't even take any line, I just know there's a fish there. So when we get the line up towards the surface, that's when they normally think, no, what's going on here, don't like what's going on. So he's coming right up below me here. Lake Lyndon in the Canterbury High Country. Looks like a little fish, but I know that. They're all little fish in here. There's been the odd year where there's been some decent ones of 3 and 4 pound. I think my largest ever out of here was about 4 pound. But most of the fish would be sub 2 pound during the daylight hours anyway. At night time you can get some bigger ones coming along the edges. That's a smaller one. There's a lot of little ones like that. Okay, just get my Alice killer sitting nice and pretty, natural. Get back on there. So on any general day on the lake here, you're going to be plagued with those little fish. You might get 2 or 3 of those between every sort of 2-pounder. At night time, from my experiences, you can get into a slightly larger average, not so many little ones. It's been a long time since I've done that. And I haven't had a hit in about 10 minutes of hauling in a lake like this. I'll check my fly in case I picked up a bit of weed that I haven't been aware of. So to prevent myself from wasting half an hour of fishing time towing a lure that's caught up on a leaf or a strand of weed, I'll just spend 2 minutes bringing my line in, inspecting my hook, and then starting all over again. I'll be quite happy to tow that unless I feel something on my line. Here we go, another one. Maybe a better one, I'm not sure. Fish, and don't hesitate to keep 1 or 2 out of here. Yeah, another little one. Yeah, tiny tot. It's a strange lake in that it's always had that population of a lot of little fish. I'm not quite sure why that is. I know there's no eels in here, so I've heard. So it's either good spawning conditions, lack of predation, and a lot of little fish to get. Yeah, come on, little girl. Little rainbow. It's got a scar on it though. There you go. So that didn't take long. Here we go. That's a better one. Yeah, slightly better. These are pulled string. Rainbow thrash around on the surface like that. The wind just backs down just at that right moment. That's a good hard take. Good hard take. I thought it might be about 2 pound, but he's well under that. Markings that I like on my trout. See that? I talk to people about this. So that's camo markings on that trout. Beautiful camo markings. Eyes in the water. Let's have a look at your little fella. Whoop. 1.5 pound. Go on. I wanted to show you those markings, but didn't get the opportunity. But anyway, they got like a dark olive blotchiness to them, browns and rainbows. But their rainbows in particular, when they have that, to me they are the X factor rainbows from the stillwater lakes. They tend to go hard. The other ones that strip off in your back end and stress you a little bit because they don't turn around, they don't stop. The wind is blowing across me now, as you can see. Putting that belly on my line a bit. I'm fighting to keep that straight. The wind is really working on my float tube here. My float tube's facing that way. My line's out that way. That's me battling against the wind. When the wind backs down, here we go. Yep. Another one. Looks like a better one. Doing head shakes at least. Yeah, maybe a better one, this one. Could be the fish of the day so far. Maybe we'll see. That's a nice drawn out take. The weight come on and alright, this one. The weight stayed on, you know, and there's no real movement with the fish. It's just the extra weight coming on the line. It's just like the fish grabbed it. It was just swimming with me. And I just struck here. So it was a slightly different take, this one. It was a larger fish. It's notable, the take was different. He's coming in close now though. Haven't had one like, there he goes taking line, so that's a really good sign. I just seen a flash down there. Must be up near the surface. Oh yeah, it's a good fish. Like a champ. Good condition, that's why. Excellent. Stunning 2 1/4 pound rainbow. Look at the condition on that wee fella. What a beauty. There you go. Gone. Poof, gone. Excellent fish. That's a lovely fish. Probably just under 2 pound, 2 1/2 pound. I'll call it 2 1/4 pound, but here's how well it fought. I thought it was going to go 3, to be honest. I thought it was going to be something special, but that was a stunner. Some lakes seem to fish better when you use a float tip, a floating line I should say, even though there could be a bit of depth to them. Some seem to fish better with a floating line, while others seem to fish better with a sink tip line, even if it's quite a shallow lake. Like this water I'm fishing here at the moment, it's only 2 to 3 metres deep. So generally speaking, I'd fish a floating line in that depth of water. But they hadn't responded with the floating line. They responded as soon as I changed to a sink tip line. There must be a reason for that, I guess. It could be just coincidental. It could have been the time of the day that I changed my lines over. Also coincided with the time of the day where the fish come on the bite. But straight away with the sinking line, I got into fish. Lake Self's a classic example of a lake where I used to fish with a floating line out of the float tube. Yep, another good one. Yep. I just never get sick of catching. Never get sick of catching. Oh, that's a good fish. Just another wee. Oh yeah. Thank you. Let's have a look at this girl. Oh, what a stunner. Hey, she's over 2 1/2. Right. Feels like she's got a belly full of eggs, so I won't leave her out of the water too long. When I'm unhooking them here, they're actually lying in the water. These McLean's nets are excellent for this sort of deal. They don't close up around the fish, they stay open, so the fish is not restricted in any way. It's just lying in the water. There we go. Let's have a look at a chunky fish, just under 3 pound I'd imagine. Beauty, she's a beauty. There you go, girl. So they yeah, the beauty about those nets is the fish can just lie in the net and recuperate while you're unhooking it and while you're getting your gear sorted out, and then you can just take them out of your net and boom, in the water and away they go, just like she did. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so that one little size 8 Hamels killer there is doing the damage. How far up that way? Well, since I've come this far, I might just turn around and go back. Yeah, I'll get my fly out. Yeah, the Hamels killer, I tie them in yellow body, white body, chartreuse body, and sometimes cream, and I've found that they all work. I I haven't noticed a particular colour that is any better or more successful than another one. So the body coloration doesn't seem to make much difference. The one colour I haven't tried, which is a popular colour, is red. I haven't actually given that a go yet because red is generally considered a nighttime colour. Same with the Mrs. Simpsons. Red body at night, yellow body during the day. So to be safe with the Hamill's colour, I just tie yellow body, yellow wool or yellow dubbing. I tend not to use chenille because I weight my lures. By the time I've wrapped a chenille over the top, it just makes them too fat in the body. So I'll just give it a skinny dubbing of yellow fur or yellow dubbing mix. Don't want them tied too heavily. Like most trout flies, so they probably work better when they're tied sparse. Run again. Just changed the battery then and just re-recorded. We're in straight away. Haven't seen this one either. Going deep on me. Don't like them going deep when there's a shallow lake. All these fish have been caught on one fly. Fish of probably oh no, it should be 1 3/4. Beautiful little hen. You go, girl. Apart from a couple of real tiddlers, there's some sort of been decent Lake London fish to exceptional Lake London fish. So this is just amazing. I've been fishing for 40 years, fly fishing. 40 years, and I started fly fishing when I was 5 years old. And I still get excited, and the buzz is still there. In situations like this, that hasn't gone away. There we go. There's a nice splashy rise from a decent fish. I knew the wind was going to stay down to a light ripple, just a wee zephyr. I switched over to my floating line and put a cocky bundu out there. Just so we can get some fish up on the dry fly. But because it comes and goes, I'm referring just to fish the lure. And I do like the take on the lure. I like the savageness of it. Go. Bang. Potentially a smaller one. Didn't take any line on the toke. We'll set the hook. Doesn't take any line at all, so. Oh no, he's doing some big head shakes here, so I'm thrashing around. There he goes. Might be right actually. Yeah. Decent one looks like it. Going hard out of Lake London here, into the wind. Oh, he's racing away. Into the back here. Oh, he just let me bring him straight back in, no resistance here. Sink tip coming up to the rod tip. So he's coming in close. What have we got here? Ladies and gentlemen. Another one about 2 pound. Fish. Quality fish. Not large, but quality. 3/4. Yeah, 2 pound, I said, close to 2 pound. Yeah, lovely wee fish. Cheers. I'll retrieve that actually. Oh yeah, we're on the retrieve, as sometimes happens. I got a little one. There you go, that's an example of just that one in sort of 6, 8 or 10 attempts, like stripping your lure back on the retrieve, and a fish will get it. I don't think he's very big. Smaller than the last 3 or 4. Still refusing to come up though, and show itself, so it's not one of the real little ones. A bit of loose line on the reel, that's not good. Where are we? You can see him coming up there. Silver flanks glistening in the sun, and that looks like a decent fish. Yeah, another decent one. Another decent like Lyndon rainbow. Oh. Got ya. Alright. I'm pretty happy with what I'm catching today, to be honest. Bigger than what I was expecting. Oh, got another one here. Yep, there's a fish on there straight away, eh? This is just sensational action. Yeah, I suppose that little one, mate. He's not showing any resistance at all, and he's up near the surface. So I'm picking a tiny tot. Yep. He's got that marking I was going to show you earlier, the mottled camouflage like look. It's like he's been to a desert storm or something. Little half pounder. No, slamming that Hamel skiller. Yeah. You see it there, the mottled look on his back there? I love that look on him. And we're in. It was alright. Been a bit of bend in the rod. The breeze has picked up to become a steady wind now. It's making it really difficult to hold my line coming across the lake. It's just the angle of the wind coming across the lake. It's making it hard. But I just increased my pace here a little bit intentionally, and straight away into another fish. Oh, and he's off. I'm going to run the smaller ones at the moment, as you do. Still put up a good account for himself. And you won't be able to come out and do this. Beautiful little 1 pounder. know they're smallish fish, but they seem to be majority female. Boom. And again, nice little leaping 2-pounder down there. Oh yeah, nice little fish. Oh, I don't like the way that eye is hooked. The hook is... Oh, he's off. I think I had that fish. Fell hooked around the eye somewhere, so it's a good thing. For both of us, I feel, that he got off then. Again, not able to pull string on that first run. Tried to, unable to. Bit of resistance there, but even a 1-pounder resists there for a period. I'm a bit of butt. Oh, I love it when they do that. Especially in lakes like South. They're deep lakes. They dive straight down. What have we got here? Enjoyable day here at Lake Lyndon, Canterbury High Country. Another little scrapper. Oh, yeah, I love that. Alright, you little one. Down here. What have we got here? Oh, yeah. Nice lovely little rainbow, those mottled markings on it. Okay. Again, around that 1 3/4 pound. Day for henfish today. There we go. Those beautiful little mottled markings on it.